Allow yourself to get as comfortable as you can possibly get. Take some long, slow, deep breaths. And as you breathe in a sense of peace, calm, and appreciation for yourself. And as you exhale, just let go of anything you don't need. Let go of any tension. And with each breath, allow yourself to get more and more relaxed. Feel whatever you're resting on, supporting you. And follow your breath coming in and going out. Filling your lungs on the inhale, feeling the breath coming in through your nose or your mouth. And as you inhale, the lungs fill. And as you exhale, it's almost as if you're deflating, letting go. And follow the breath for a few cycles of breathing. Inhaling, exhaling, letting your breathing get a little bit slower than usual. Allow it to be natural, not forced in any way. And yet let it become a little bit deeper, a little bit fuller. You might notice sounds in the room around you. And don't let anything be a distraction. Let it all be just part of the tapestry of life around you. Somehow supporting your way of relaxing. And become mindful of your breath, your body, your own thoughts. And let everything slow down. And anytime you feel your mind wandering off, just bring it back to the breathing process. Breathing in, filling up, and breathing out, letting go. Focus on your legs for a moment and let them get heavy. Just let them be so relaxed. Feel the weight of your legs. And then bring your attention to your arms. Feel the weight of your arms. Feel the weight of the rest of your body and your head. Let it all go. And if there's any way you need to snuggle in a little bit better so you can relax, feel free to shift your body. Get yourself just right and know that you can always shift. You're not at all needing to stay in the same position for this relaxation. So we're going to take you through a journey throughout your body and hopefully mention different parts, and you'll get a sense of what they do, the function, the placement. A super relaxed anatomy lesson. So you'll hear both of our voices just guiding you to wherever we're focusing on. If your mind wanders, bring it back to your breathing. If you feel like you've missed something we may have mentioned, just bring yourself back to your breathing and then notice where we're at that moment. So starting at the top of your head, relax all the muscles around your scalp, the back of your neck, and all your facial muscles. Relax the muscles around your eyes. And focus on your eyes for a moment and just bring your attention there.
Your eyes, those wonderful clear globes that transform light into images of the world around us in our brains.
And then bring your attention to your ears. Relax your ears.
Our ears, which can take vibration and connect us to the world around us.
Bring your attention to your nose.
The sense of smell, the very primal sense of smell that connects us to our entire lives.
And then direct your attention to your mouth, your lips, your tongue, your sense of taste.
Our very first experiences in the world are with our mouths, with taste and sensation. It's how we greet the world.
And focus internally on your brain.
An incomprehensibly complex computer which reboots every night. Our wet world, our motherboard, our mind.
And breathe in. Notice the entire face, head, skull, musculature.
Our faces can give us away without our even own intention. We can tell so much by the minuscule movements of those intricate muscles of the face.
Breathe in a sense of appreciation and gratitude for these parts making a whole, all connected and not just physical. They're energized by what we call prana, the life force, flowing through all parts, through the whole being. Bring your attention to the top of the shoulders, down the neck to the top of the shoulders. Relax your shoulders. Place where sometimes we hold a lot of tension. There's muscles up there, muscles like the trapezius,
The deltoid, the paraspinal muscles. We need to work to relax them all day. They have a job to do all day long holding our head up. And they do it well.
And draw your attention out to both arms. And notice the skin, the boundary of the arms, going down to the hands, the fingers, and the muscles, the joints, all the internal workings of the arms and hands.
The entirely complex pulley system that lets us have our fine motor skills that we take so much for granted, that works so flawlessly for so much of our lives needs a rest. Our skin that provides a waterproof barrier, our shield against the world, our largest sensual organ, and a master at healing.
And then bring your attention to your back, moving down from the shoulders, from the arms, down the spine, to the very base of your spine.
From the sacrum to the crown of your head, the alignment of our backs keeps us comfortable all day. The muscles, the ligaments that hold it straight work all day long. Do such a good job of holding us upright in this world full of gravity.
Bring your attention down to the tailbone, and then the sacrum, those fused vertebrae at the very base of your spine that provide a foundation. And then the lumbar spine, the lower back area. Lumbar not particularly supported by any bony structure around it, but very large vertebrae.
And very strong muscles, side to side, front to back, that hold it in alignment and keep us upright.
Drawing your attention up from the lumbar to the thoracic spine.
Supporting the rib cage, which surrounds our chest and protects us, and moves with every breath. A flexible shield.
And moving up to the cervical spine.
Our neck, giving flexibility to move our heads around as we need, to give us support under duress. Strong muscles, supporting the tubes that connect the outside to the inside, full of important organs.
And feel your spine as a whole flow of energy, movable, connected to everything else.
Dynamic and strong.
And draw your attention to the front part of your torso, your chest, your belly. Relax the muscles in the front.
With every breath, they move.
You can feel the rib cage with every breath, the intercostal muscles stretching with every breath in between the ribs. Notice that as you breathe. Be present to the multitude of movements and all the things that are synchronized with the simplicity of your breath. Your breath can be conscious, or you don't have to pay attention at all to it, and it'll keep going. Draw your attention to your lungs with their alveoli that take in and process the oxygen.
Extracting the energy of the world, allowing us to utilize the oxygen that's present around us in that exchange.
Notice the diaphragm muscle right beneath the lungs. Strong, powerful muscle.
Movement that is ceaseless, whether we're awake or asleep, whether we're conscious of it or not. The movement of the diaphragm brings the world in and then releases it.
Draw your attention to your heart, that ceaseless, hard-working muscle and center of emotion. In some cultures, they call it the other brain.
The tireless muscle that beats from before we're born, allowing the circulation of the energy we take in throughout our bodies from the day we're conceived until our passing from this body.
You might notice your pulses in different parts of the body. They're easy to spot in your wrists, different arteries. Right in the center of the solar plexus, you can feel a pulse.
Even to the feet, the amazing heart circulates our blood, giving nutrition to every cell in our body.
Become aware of every cell in your body, from your toes to your nose. Everything working together. Various systems like the lymphatic system,
The recycling system of our body that takes used up white blood cells and germs that they've killed and recycles them into the mainstream of our body so that the energy can be utilized for the rest of our lives.
Bring your awareness to your digestive system.
From the teeth doing the mechanical grinding to processing in the stomach with acid, yet is protected from that acid, through the small intestine, which absorbs those nutrients that we need, and the large intestine, which does the final processing of our foodstuffs.
The different organs.
The liver, a large maroon spongy mass under the right ribs that detoxifies, that metabolizes, that breaks down, that supplies enzymes for the digestive process. The spleen, the large filter, bright red under the left ribs behind the stomach, recycling plant as well. Pancreas, helping us metabolize sugar by leaking insulin into our systems. Squishy little organ behind the spleen. Yet it excretes an extremely important enzymes into the intestinal tract for further digestion to help us extract every bit of nutrition from the food we take in.
Gallbladder, if there is one.
Gallbladder,
If you got it.
little green collecting system under the liver on the right-hand side, collecting the bile from the liver, helping us to detoxify our systems, helping us to digest,
and know that every movement that you make, whether it's a twist or a forward fold or a back bend or a lateral stretch, has some kind of interaction with all of these organs. They either get a good squeeze or you make space. Bring your attention down to your kidneys.
Major filter in our body that helps us to excrete the parts we don't need from that which we have ingested. And above it, the insignificant looking adrenal glands, which are just so important in our metabolism, that help us through stress, help us with our hormones, control our blood sugar. Sometimes the most insignificant looking things can have such a major impact.
And just relax your whole stomach area, lower back, feeling all of these organs working the best that they can. Often we'll focus on one thing that isn't working and worry about that one thing. But notice that much of your body is doing an amazing job keeping every function working.
All these organs working in concert with the ability to make up for our deficits, to compensate when they can, and working together, keep us as well as possible.
See if you can breathe in a sense of relaxation and appreciation into these organs, including the heart, the lungs, and your reproductive system. And just feel throughout your entire torso and the head and all the senses. Feel a sense of relaxation. Breathe it in.
Know that your intention toward good health is in and of itself a move toward good health.
Bring your attention to your legs, your hips and your legs, glutes. Notice the bones, the joints, ligaments, muscles, skin, circulation, making up the legs. The circulation going all the way down to your toes.
The strength in those muscles keeps us moving through the world. The balance between the flexors and extensors, the stability of the joints, the good health of the cartilage and ligaments that allows us free movement in this world.
Breathe in appreciation for the legs, the feet, the whole body.
The dynamic stability of balance, unconscious but ever working.
Following your breath again, feeling the lungs fill up and let go. And slowly wiggle your toes and your fingers and make your way onto one side. Coming back from this journey, refreshed, revitalized, and relaxed.